Hello again, Lesage Renegade here, back with you. Thanks for joining me. I have a question for you. How are you? Yes, how are you? Now, many people answer this question differently. Some said fine, some said okay, some even said I'm not okay. The reason why I'm asking this question is because this is something that's been on my mind, and coincidentally, while it's been on my mind for the last couple of days, I happened to be at a run, and there was a group of girls next to me. Just to give you context of why I chose to do this today, there was a group of girls, and then one of the girls walks up to the other and says, "Hey, how are you?" And the other girl is like, "How am I?" And she actually took time to think about it, to just pause and check in, like, no, like, really, how am I, right? And for me, it was a sign like, okay, I should probably do this because it's been on my mind. Because oftentimes we find ourselves in the situation where somebody says, "How are you?" And we're either going to say, "I'm all right, I'm okay, I'm fine." It's an immediate response, as opposed to actually thinking about it and asking ourselves, really, how am I? And then on the other side, oftentimes we would ask people, "How are you?" But we don't really mean, "How are you?" Like, I don't want to know how you are. It's a pleasantry, right? And that's something that I wish as we grow, that can change. Now, this channel has talked about a lot of wellness, fitness, and all that. And part of that whole thing is not just going to work out, it's not just running, it's not just that. What if you cannot run right now? What if you cannot work out? What if you're not able to do any of those things? How does wellness fit in your picture? And I think a thing that we overlook is our well-being, as in mental, physical. Do you have any pains anywhere? So it's always good to take some time to check in and ask yourself, how are you? And what's crazy is that the people that take care of other people are the worst at taking care of themselves, are the worst at checking in on themselves. And sometimes the reason they take care of other people is to forget their own problem. Let me know if you can relate to this, because I've been in that position. Because if I'm taking care of someone else's problems, I'm not thinking about my own. But then you have to understand one thing. If you want to take care of the people you love in your life, you have to be able to take care of you so you can be there to take care of them. So let me ask you again, how are you? Take a second, think about it. Like, how are you doing? How do you feel? What emotions are coming up for you today? Now, I think women are better at this than guys, and they tend to express their emotions much easier. And myself being guilty of it, it's harder as a man to express certain things. But I want to encourage not only myself, but the rest of you out there, try. Find somebody you can trust, and when they ask you how you are, if you're not doing okay, tell them, actually, things could be better. This is bothering me. This is bothering me. Now, it might be hard at first to dive deep into your emotions, and if you're not comfortable with that, just take your time, but learn to do two things. One, when you ask somebody how they are, actually ask how they are and be ready to listen to how they are doing. And number two is when somebody asks you, how are you? Tell them how you are. I mean, they did ask, rather than just say, I'm fine, or this could be better, or I'm tired. That's a state of being as well. I'm tired. Like, I've been working non-stop, so I'm tired. Maybe they can ask you a further question. What's got you so tired? Maybe you're tired because you were partying last night, So it doesn't have to be negative. Maybe you're happy. Understand, part of your well-being and growth is being able to share what's going on with you, both on the positive or the negative. Because oftentimes when we talk about this, we always look at the negative. We always look at, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm not good. That's what you should say. But no, celebrate your success. If something good happened, hey, I'm great. Today is actually a great day. I got this and this and that accomplished, right? So all this to say that we need to do a better job at self-checking, and we need to do a better job at sharing both the good and the bad. Now, I'm not suggesting you share this with the entire world, because some people out there really don't care. But I'm talking about your circle, your immediate circle. And then we need to be better at actually being curious about how the people we ask, how are you, are. I don't know if this makes sense. So as we head into this weekend, I want you to make it a practice. When you ask somebody how they are, actually ask how they are. And when somebody asks you how you are, just tell them how you are. And sometimes it might take a second, because in the life that we live in, where it's go, 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 it is hard to pause and check in on ourselves and say, how am I? Well, I hope this video has been helpful. I want to do something different. This has been on my mind, and it is part of wellness. Maybe I'll touch on it again in the future. So please take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, do a self-check-in every so often. And if you think this speaks to you, comment below. Tell me how you are below. I'm actually interested in finding out. If you think somebody might need to hear this message, share this video with them, and like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when I'm uploading videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Yes, and remember, take care of yourself.